Well, hello. My name is Illy and this is the Kaizo Ironmon Challenge, where we take a Pokemon game that is normally not that hard and make it way more complicated than what it needs to be. And today we are running a Gengar. If you don't know about the rules, they're all in the description, and you can check them out. In just a second, I'm going to invite a friend of mine and a family member, Mr. Now Sun himself. Now Sun is how you pronounce it. I'm going to do that now. Let's see. Let us see how to even do this. I don't even know how to do it. Start a voice call? Would that work? Can you hear me? This ain't working. Give me 1 second. I think we need to be in the same Discord lobby and not, whatchamacallit. Not a voice call, but I don't know if that would make a difference or not. Okay. Voice is connected. Settings. Voice and video. All right. Try and say something. Dude, why can't I hear you? That's so weird. Headphones. Speakers. How about now?
Hello?
There we go. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
It should be coming through the stream now as well.
Yeah. I think that I can hear myself now.
Okay. Sweet. How's your day going?
It's going good, man.
Rough stream.
That
A good stream, but rough.
Dude, it was 4 Pokemon going past Brock. Oh, sorry, going to Brock, 1 going past Brock. It's funny because not only did the Abra counter me, but there was this Murkrow in the cave that also countered me. But I was like Galaxy Brain, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to use Poison Sting on this thing and not Crush Claw. And it ended up countering, and I think that if I were to have used Crush Claw, I would have died.
Oh, yeah.
So, random luck, but... who freaking
4
knows,
times, though. 4 times in like an hour and a half is really good.
Insane. Just insane.
Considering I've been 4 streams without making it to Brock before. Like 2-hour streams.
Yeah.
Oops. But yeah, this is like I don't know if you've ever run into these Pokemon. Like Pokemon that make it further than they need to. And then you feel like you're wasting your time.
Yeah. You're just like, there's no point because it's not going to win. The moves are not good. You're just kind of just like seeing how far you can go.
Which makes me want to run it even more because I'm doubting it the whole time. So I'm like, okay, it's of all the ones that are going to win or are not going to win, this one probably will win just because I think it's not going to.
Oh, yeah. What's the lowest BST Pokemon that you've gotten really far with?
Well, that was fast.
Wow.
That's okay. Again.
Wow.
It's all good. It's all good in the hood. So we weren't gonna learn anything else. Pretty like not the worst stat distribution, honestly.
No, it's pretty good.
We weren't gonna learn anything. So probably save me some time. Armaldo. Armaldo's is the like the furthest I've ever made it with a 490 or 495 BST.
I got you.
But I've made it past Brock with the Quilava.
Good grief.
Yeah, that was a fun one. Like, and
Awesome.
it had a really good moveset. And I was just like, you know what? The moveset's really good. The stats were pretty good too. Obviously good enough to make it past Brock. To where I was like, I was like, you know what? Let's just try. And it is what it is. But I would love to make it anytime like I get a middle stage Evo. Ooh, Skarmory. I'm totally cool with running it, just with the hopes of it getting better.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
What's up, Andrew? Welcome in, man. Yeah, rip the Magmar. I'm honestly not even mad about it because it just felt like a big waste of time. But Eruption. Okay.
But now you have a Skarmory.
Okay. It felt like a waste of time, but then in the back of my head, I was like, how many more full restores am I going to get? Like, because if you have like, and I get it's all random, but like, if, what am I spelling right now? I was trying to spell Julie, but I've forgotten how to spell Julie. Skarmory is such an underrated Pokemon.
Oh yeah. I just get flashbacks to my run. Definitely the lowest BST Pokemon that I had go as far as it did.
Yeah, 465.
It feels like it should be higher than that.
Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to. I kind of want to check out this Clefable. Am I crazy for that? Let's get the item up here. Earthquake on a Clefable. Moo Moo Milk.
And
nice.
Sacred Fire.
6 speed. I'm not even gonna go up there. Oh, there's a wheezing in here now.
God, I get it. I'm just kidding.
Hyper Voice. My defenses are really bad. Leaf Blade. What else do you know? Steel Wing. I think that's a safer pick over Clefable, but
Weren't you going first though? And you have like 6 speed.
For Clefable?
Or maybe I was. No, for the wheezing.
I think you're right. Hang on. So he went first there. He went first there. I think he's faster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like you were like scouting out a level 3 or something. Maybe that was it.
Yeah, and it's hard for me to escape, so. Level 8. See, like, I don't want to catch the level 8. I do and I don't because it could have forgotten one of its best moves.
That's true.
And I'd rather it have forgotten Mind Reader over anything else. Hyper Voice is there.
I agree.
Steel Wing is there. All right, I'm going to try and catch it. Those are the 2 moves that I wanted. Ed. I get so lazy with my nicknames. 2 or 3 letter nicknames are my go-to. Holding the dire hit. Not bad.
I think he's kind of beefy.
He's super beefy.
It's got hustle too. That's interesting.
Oh crap, which is kind of pointless for me. Cacturn, Pichu. Hitmonlee. I really don't like hustle on a Pokemon that has no attack.
Yeah, no attack. Yeah.
Now give me hustle with Aerial Ace and Swift.
Sure.
All right. Oh, okay. He's got Trace. Let's see your defenses. Rollout. Okay, he's got no defenses because we have 8 attack.
God. Yeah. It could be a laser.
Let's check out your special. Level 3. Jeez.
I feel like it's got some decent attack. It did 3 damage too. You have like that was like a level 5 too. You have 22 defense. It's just probably like medium attack actually.
I think it's gonna have good special attack and a ton of HP. All right, we're gonna go for the level 6. Uh, Hannah. Okay. Oof. No defense. One earthquake and we're
Yeah.
Bob
You're a goner.
Boop Beep dead.
Or like a cross chop something. You're freaking done.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forget the fighting weaknesses. All right. Poison tail. Jeez, like even an uproar did that. Okay. Well.
Good night. Something.
Welcome in, people. Joining me tonight, by the way, for those that are joining just now, is my friend and cousin-in-law, Slugma Balls. That's not his name, but Mr. Ryan.
Hello.
What was funny is last night in the stream, I had a couple people that hadn't played Pokemon, and they saw Slugma, and they just started dying laughing. Like I didn't even have to say anything.
So stupid. I'm wondering what they were thinking when they made this Pokemon's name.
I mean, even look at the chin too. Like it's
right. Like what's the "ma" at the end of the slug supposed to even mean? Oh, magma. So it's a slug. Okay, I guess that makes sense.
I do not. I'm not as smart as you. I'm not catching on. Like
so like
magma.
Yeah, so like it's like slug. You know, it's the fire Pokemon that looks like lava, right?
Right.
But it's a slug. So they just put slug in front of the "ma."
Oh, okay.
Slugma,
Okay.
magma.
Okay. Oh, big flinch.
Dude, Rock Slide is so good. Golly.
Especially when it hits. That's a great move.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 90% accurate. I thought it was 75. I'm thinking of Rock Throw or something like that.
This guy is not that bad. I mean, Icy Wind is not that great of a move.
I like Politoed.
Yeah.
Mixed attacker. He's got no HP. HP, anytime the HP is in the mid to low 20s, I don't know.
That was like your freaking the Espeon run that you had like no HP.
I forgot, dude. I forget about my runs. Like the only ones that I really remember, and I made a whole not short video, but like a whole recap video of that one. Okay, here we go. Oh my. What's our defense? 14. All right, risk it for the biscuit.
Well, this is gonna be a good one. Come on. Let's get some big
biscuits.
Attacks.
Big biscuits right here. Ooh, good HP. Oh, okay, man. We're talking.
Oh, dude. This guy's... Yeah. Dude, look at that attack. On the...
And honestly, look at the HP, or the special attack. It's not bad.
Yeah, yeah. And it's got Metal Claw, good PP, headbutt for the flinch. I mean, plus is nothing, but dang. Yeah.
Plus is better than Sandstream. It's better than True Lance. I like this. I like this thing a lot. I like the overheat. I don't mind the hyper beam because Headbutt's got just enough PP to get me through the gyms if needed.
Oh yeah.
That's special D. A little low. But like look at that, +5 attack.
That's +5 attack. Good night.
I'm gonna hyper beam.
Oh yeah, laser this guy.
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank goodness he did that.
Dude, that attack is freaking wild.
So yeah, man, what'd you do today?
Today, man, got my 10,000 steps in, did some editing. That's really it, man.
Did you
Just that streamed.
did you look into any more like hiring an editor? I know you talked about
No,
doing that.
no, I haven't. I've been trying to learn a lot of stuff for myself. I've been talking to Dom, and I think that I'm gonna buy the editing software that I have. I'm gonna buy like the full software. It's a one-time purchase of like 300, but it has like AI tools, like auto captioning, stuff like that, which is like very helpful.
Is it through Adobe?
No, it's a DaVinci Resolve.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really good software. I've been using the free version forever, but like the paid version, you get so much stuff to it. Like you get like noise cancellation, noise isolation, which is also really good. But it's I don't know. Like I think if I can't do it all on my own and like make it work by myself, then I'm not working as hard as I should be.
I feel that.
Even though I feel like that I've been working like a lot, but
I get the feeling of like, I don't know. There's good satisfaction in finishing a video and it getting good feedback. But then again, like I can imagine like paying $50 for somebody to edit my video and then that being the video that pops off. And I'm like, I would never look back. I'd be like, yeah, I'm doing this every time.
Yeah. No, I hear you, man. Yeah, Andrew. It just takes up so. Oh, sorry. It saves me so much time because there's also this feature in it too, where you can. It's called transcription editing, where it transcribes your entire video, and then you can go into the transcription and like delete whatever you want, and it'll delete from the video the parts that you actually take out. So that is like another kind of like revolutionary thing that I've been hearing about, and that has it. So I've been curious to see how that works.
I've been doing that for about 6 months with our church videos for sermon editorials. Like I edit and clip all the sermons.
Oh yeah.
So I use there's that feature within Vimeo. It's built into Vimeo. Meteor Mash? Oh my.
Oh shoot.
I think we gotta learn that over Metal Claw, right? Or should I learn that? I should maybe keep Metal Claw for PP. Maybe forget Hyperbeam.
Honestly, I think Hyperbeam can probably go. You're probably not gonna find yourself because your speed's not that high either. So unless you're like a little faster, I think that Meteor Mash is probably gonna be better than Hyperbeam, I would say.
I think so. Is that what people use for subtitles on YouTube Shorts? People, I mean, there's a variety of them. A variety of things. I can't think of the name of the one. I think Veed.
Yeah. I use Veed captions for mine.
I'm about to pay for Veed captions.
Is that? Yeah. See, I thought about it too, but then I was like, okay, well, if I get the full version of freaking DaVinci, it'll do captions for me in there, and I can also upload straight to YouTube and TikTok from there, which is really nice. So I can do like batch uploads and just have them unlisted and then just turn them on whenever I want to.
That is super nice. What do you mean by batch upload?
So in DaVinci, the way that I do my shorts is I basically I do the cuts, I create new timelines for them, and there's a way where you can be able to create one timeline from the selected clips that you have, or multiple timelines. So I can basically go into DaVinci when you deliver them or when you render them,
Okay.
you can render them. You can render all those clips in one timeline in individual videos, and you can send them to like YouTube from DaVinci.
Wow.
I haven't done it yet because I haven't really. Well, I was going the long way. Like I would upload the video to my drive and then go on my phone, pull it from the drive, put it through Veed captions, and then upload it to YouTube and TikTok from the phone. But I'm gonna try doing it all from the computer this time and see if I can do it. Because if that's the case, then I can pump out a lot of shorts like pretty quickly.
Shorts, I would say, like, if I could figure out a way to edit a short the way I like it for this Pokemon channel, I think that would be the difference maker from like my subs going from 100 to 1,000, because they get 10 times more views than anything else. Like my average stream gets probably 30 to 50 views. I have a couple that get more than that, but like anytime I posted a short, they've always gotten, 400 or 500 views at least. The first one I posted got a couple thousand, I think, or maybe I don't even know what it's at.
Yeah, I got a lot. I remember it was a good one.
But I don't know. Like I want the stuff to be quality. Like I don't want to just be posting to get like views.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I also am not a fan of vertical streaming, but I know that if I want to make a lot of shorts, like that would be a really easy way for me to have shorts, is for my streams to be in vertical mode.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we beat Brock, and I didn't even see what TM we got. Let's look at the TM. Let's see. I can take my citrus berry off too before I waste that. All right, dude, attack is 102 right now at level 23. Oh, lock on.
I saw a guy who took it was this, funny enough, it was freaking Poliwrath. He took a Poliwrath with lock on and like
Fissure.
two one-hit KO moves pretty far. I was like, this is the dumbest thing. I think he like was able to PP up both of them too. And I was like, shoot, man, you gotta PP up that lock on, man.
Right. Having three moves that are all 5
oh yeah, it's awful. It's
energy root. Let's
there's
go.
no way there's no way.
This is turning out to be not a bad one, but I mean, low kick.
Yeah.
Low kick is there. Any type of rock move is there, which I don't know if. Oh my gosh, like that thrash. I'm not gonna learn this.
Yeah, pursuit, trash. You got some. It's like you have decent special, but your attack is just so good. Like there's just no point. You just need to just get all the attack moves.
I need all of my special attack to be in my defense right now. Like that's what I really.
Oh
need.
yeah, that would have been, or your speed. Just whacking.
Speed's 47. Yeah, it's a little low. I think we'll be pretty good.
You know what's funny?
What?
I think that your channel is oh sorry, I'm having your voice correct. Your channel is getting more subs quicker than the finance channel that I have.
Oh, full restore. Really?
Oh, that's so good. Yeah. Dude, finance is so hard to get a following because it's so like most niches are like pretty saturated, but finance is gotta be in like the top 3 most saturated niches or I guess zones on YouTube, but it's whatever. I like doing it, so I'm gonna keep on going. Keep up the good work, I guess.
I can't, like, the more I do this game and the more I do this challenge, I can't imagine doing any other challenge right now. And I think I think the part of me that like keeps me going about this is that I watched it for 2 years without ever playing it. And then when I finally got a chance to play it, I stopped watching everybody else. And oh my gosh, I don't want to battle this guy. Call it cheating, I don't care. But yeah, I've stopped watching everybody else because any time that I used to spend watching other people is now spent doing this, like just playing. Yeah. And I used to think like maybe I shouldn't play when other people that I used to watch are playing, because I figured like maybe that's just they're getting all the traffic. It's not going to matter for me. But I don't know. I don't think that hard about this. Just play the game and lose a lot, and try not to cuss.
I hear you. Especially when you get like, what's the worst way to die? Because I think that I found mine.
My least favorite way of dying is poison.
Yeah. Okay.
Because there's no, like, unless you have a heal, there's nothing you can do.
See, I think mine is missing high jump.
Oh my gosh. I don't even like to keep that move.
Most annoying things.
I do like that Metal Claw and Meteor Mash both can increase my attack.
Oh yeah.
Like Perish Song doesn't bother me. Counter doesn't bother me. Mirror Coat doesn't bother me. But whenever I get poisoned, I'm like, there's nothing I could do or could have done better.
There's nothing.
I just have to hope that me walking to this Pokemon Center doesn't kill me.
Yeah. I hate it when I take the 5th step on accident.
Oh yeah.
And then it's just and then it's like you could have survived if you didn't mess up that one time. It's like, you freaking kidding me?
Also, I didn't know there were items here until I watched your stream.
Oh, and the rocks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have just headbutted. That's another thing that, like, oh man, this should kill. Okay, good. It's like when you're trying to conserve or preserve your PP. Like, yeah. I think it's always better just to just get the kill. Like, in moments like this, like, stop worrying about PP and just get out, like, kill as many trainers as you can. 5 out of 12 is not bad right now. My goal, like, my goal coming out of this cave every time is to be at least level 30. If I can leave level 30, I'm typically pretty happy.
See, I probably should have taken that advice. I got out of the cave when I was at level 28, but the only moves that I had left were high jump kick and poison sting, and I was like, I might die.
Oh no, I mean, like, you gotta have the PP, like, and like right now, I have Metal Claw. Like, I'm not gonna run out of PP in this place, but
oh yeah,
I'm not guaranteed to one-shot this. But 330 BST, like, I should definitely kill with Metal Claw, right?
I think so.
Until you miss and then get paralyzed.
See that.
And now what a full clear was is no longer. Flinched. Oh. Oh my gosh.
I should have said no.
Dude, this thing was amazing.
What have I done?
Look at this.
Yeah. Golly,
Vice
man.
grip?
Look at that attack.
Vice grip's not
Good
bad.
night.
Air cutter would have been nice. And then that would have been the moveset the whole game. So we would have learned air cutter. So metal claw, meteor mash. I had a PP up too. Either PP up or PP max. I don't know. Fun stuff. It could have done something. It could have gone far.
It's always that chance to paralyze, man. Golly. Speaking of paralyzed, you fought that freaking electrode in there. Yep. I want to know why they designed it to where it has a mouth and it smiles. Like I never like some choices in design in like the OG 150. I'm like, what the heck, man? And that's one of them. Like, why is it? Because Voltorb is like all like mad, right? He's like all angry.
And then Electro's just like
but it's flipped and it's smiling. And it's like, what is this? That's also probably gonna be like one of the laziest designs that anyone has ever did in this game.
It's like one of those questions, what came first, the Pokeball or the Electrode?
Or the Electrode.
Like did they see the Electrode and was like, hey, this could be a good Pokeball?
It's just who knows? Like, and some Pokemon are so bad, and it makes me wonder, like, why was this even made? Like, what's that one called? Delibird. Trash. Like, low BST.
They, they made him better in the newer gens. They like...
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, and they changed his name. Oh, it's so stupid. They changed his name to, like, a two-name Pokemon, or a two-word Pokemon. His name is, like, Iron Claws or something like that, or Iron... I don't even know. It's so stupid. But, yeah, they made him better. They made him, like, a Steel type. Like a Steel Ice type.
That's pretty cool. Steel Ice.
Missed that.
A Pokemon that doesn't get enough credit is freaking Farfetch'd. Like, I'm pretty sure in the anime, someone had a Farfetch'd in like this episode. And I think that they were like, kind of like a group of thieves. Not only was the Farfetch'd stealing, that fool was cooking for the squad.
That dude...
And it's like what other Pokemon does that? And it's got like 300 base set. No good.
He does have that item, Bone Club, that like doubles his attack.
Oh really? Shoot.
I
always thought it was funny that they gave it Swords Dance as like a level up move.
Oh yeah.
His little leak. His little leak is a sword, man. Watch it.
What's your earliest Pokemon memory?
Man.
Like, do you remember experiencing Pokemon or seeing a Pokemon for the first time?
I remember my dad got Chris and myself. He bought us. You know what's funny? So he bought us one game. Instead of being like, oh yeah, well they both can probably each have their own. He bought us one at the time. So he got us a Game Boy with Pokemon Blue. But then because man, Pokemon Blue came out in what, like
97,
98 around there.
Yeah.
And then I think the year after that was when Pokemon Stadium came out. So I think that he got us all of that around the same time. And we man, I was in like second grade, I think, was when that game came out. But just getting that game and like playing on the Pokemon Stadium, the Game Boy emulator thing with the little pack that you put on the controller.
Yes.
I think that was the first time, and like we did that before we even watched the anime and the movies. What's funny was that I think that we watched, or at least I think that I did. We saw Pokemon the movie, the first movie, before even watching the anime. Just like the regular Indigo League.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this is beautiful. But I really didn't start playing Pokemon like seriously until Gold and Silver. I think that's when I was like, all right, I'm about to be playing this all day and all night on my little Game Boy Color.
So I got my first Pokemon toy when I was maybe like three or four, because I was still living in St. Louis. So I was either turning 4 or I had, like, I don't know, I was young. And I had a Pokeball that there was a Pokemon inside it, and it was Tangela. So Tangela was my first Pokemon ever.
Tangela.
Yeah, freaking Tangela, man. I took that thing to church. Took it everywhere.
What's funny about Tangela, and this is something that I kind of think about with like pretty much anything. Where did he get the shoes? Who made his shoes? And if there's more Tangela, because, you know, obviously there's more, who's making all the shoes? Or is the shoes, the red shoes that they have, a part of its body? Like it's like its foot.
I need to see Tangela again.
They're kind of like sneakers.
Ooh. See, I want to run this Machoke. Oh, no. I can't run a Drought Caesar. I can't do that.
Golly.
Maybe this one doesn't have it. Nope. I want to run this Machoke really bad. I don't know
think
what...
you should. It's like 405 base set. It's got
But what can it evolve into?
That's a good question.
Heracross. What other fighting types are there? Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan.
See, if it evolved in the Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan, I'm like, this is.
It could evolve into Primeape. There's not very many fighting types. Hitmontop.
This is a dumb question, but can it still evolve into Machamp?
I don't think it can. I don't think Evos follow.
What? What's the highest base stat fighting Pokemon?
Machamp. Machamp and
Machamp is
Heracross.
Yeah, I think they're both like 500 or like 510 or something.
Let me see that file again. Was it 223 that we just had? Okay, let's go with this. I just want to see what Machamp would have evolved into.
What a champ.
Or Machoke, whatever it is. All right. Oh, Blaziken.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if Blaziken would have had good attack. Nope. Well, not bad. No HP, no speed. All right, now we know. I can sleep tonight.
I feel like that was one of my main issues with with like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I feel like that Swampert just destroys everything. So like, what's the point in even choosing the other two, right?
He's easily like one of the best starters of all time.
Gosh, it's so good.
My mom and dad, when we first moved to Memphis, bought me a Game Boy Color for Christmas, with Pokemon Silver, and that was my first Pokemon game I ever owned. But my mom told me the story that like she bought the Game Boy at like Walmart or something, got all the way home. This is like 2 days before Christmas, and the Game Boy wasn't in her car. And so she said that all I was asking for like all year was for a Game Boy, and then I didn't like she bought it and then didn't have it. So somehow, like, my parents don't have like a ton of money, but somehow she was able to go buy another Game Boy. Like the day before Christmas, they still had them. I couldn't even read.
I remember.
I couldn't even read very well.
Those games were like $30. Back when they had Game Boy Colors in there. Just since like the Game Boy Advance games and all of those were all like around 30. I remember like all the new games were always like $50.
Yeah.
And now they're like
70,
60,
80.
70. Yeah. Like what? Like.
Oh, and don't forget about all the DLC you have to buy separately.
Right.
But dude, the freaking artwork of those games back in the day were beautiful.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
So vividly remember when Pokemon Crystal came out and seeing that in stores. Like, I was so obsessed with like wanting that game. Oh, speaking of the devil himself. My first encounter with a legendary Pokemon, Entei. I didn't know Entei existed. Because like, think about it, like back in the day, like you don't have the internet that you're just like watching other people play. Like you either have friends that have told you about it or you've experienced it, like, and that's it. And so,
dude,
like encountering Entei for the first time, obviously he ran away, but
right,
dude, I got grounded as soon as I encountered Entei. My mom like came in my room and took my Game Boy and turned it off. And so I was so upset because I was like, I just found an Entei and now like I can see where he is on the map.
Yeah.
And she made me turn the game off and she would not let me save. That was like the most mom moment of, or like the most disciplined moment my mom ever had for me. Where she's like, no, you're not allowed to save. Like I would have rather took 30 whoopings to the butt than not be able to save.
I definitely had that same experience because, and this was before the third Pokemon movie came out. That was all about Entei. Like I was like, who is this? It's level 40, and I'm like just like I can't catch this thing. Or sorry, I tried. Well, before I was like, oh well, what do I do? So I was like, well, maybe I should weaken it, and then it just ran away. I was like, okay, well, that's not how you do it.
It took me like 10 years to realize that I had to use either a Master Ball or a Mean Look.
Yeah.
I felt like I had like cracked the game's code when I learned how to use Mean Look on an Entei.
See, that's how I felt whenever we got the missing number Pokemon, Missingo.
Yes.
Freaking Pokemon Red and Blue. I was like, what is this? Things aren't real. Did you ever dupe Pokemon?
Yes. Yeah. And I did the glitch. I did the glitch on Pokemon Gold where you can get all the starters on one game.
Oh, yeah. Yep. See, we didn't glitch. We just like we were lucky enough to like get the transfer cable, and we're just like, all right, well, just gonna just restart the game, trade it over, restart the game, trade it over, and that's it.
Did you feel dirty doing that? Like, I shouldn't have 3 starters.
It did feel kind of like that, for sure. So I always ended up like restarting the game after a while because I was like, this is kind of much.
I just want the level 6 Swampert.
Bird the Swampert. He's here. Level 6.
Oh, I keep finding level 3s. His moveset's pretty nice. For what it's worth. Alright, I'm gonna encounter...
Did you get any of the card of the
event Pokemon?
Who did it? Was it McDonald's that did the Pokeballs with the Mew card?
Yeah, it was. I think McDonald's did do it. That, or it was Toys R Us.
It might have been Toys R Us. Got the Pokeballs and the gold cards, and then you could have gotten the Mew promotional card, which everybody wanted. And then when the guy showed up in the Pokemon the Movie 2000, and he pulls out that card, and I'm like, okay, I don't get this because it's like it's a Pokemon card, but it's not like it was like some like, you know, ancient text on some like parchment paper. Like this guy pulled out literally a Pokemon card, and I was like, okay,
right.
So the card game exists in the anime? Like, I don't know.
All right. What are you predicting?
Low attack. I'm just calling it.
I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna guess 12 special attack, and then I'm gonna say I'm gonna
with low attack.
I think it's gonna be 12 special attack and like 19 attack. Oh my! I got the attack right.
Wow.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty balanced.
It's got Intimidate, which is okay. I like it. It learns a lot of moves.
And grass. Frenzy Plant's not a move. That's all I gotta say.
Dude, freaking Vine Whip's not a move.
Vine Whip's not a move.
It's already been 53 minutes. My goodness. I like Intimidate if we have setup. If we have a setup move, it's like perfect because you lower their attack.
Yeah.
Just gives you an increased chance of being able to set up.
True.
Oh, what am I doing? I think I'm going to look at a couple more Pokemon. Just to see what's out there. Chimcho. Is it Chimcho or Chimecho?
See, I don't even know. I thought it was Chimecho.
Chimecho, yeah. I think Echo makes... Well, I don't even know what it is, first off. It's a wind chime. It's a wind chime. It's a wind chime.
It's a wind chime, right.
Yeah, I think Chimecho makes more sense then.
Yeah, Chimecho. Who knows?
Shimiko. I don't even know, man.
Man, Charmander is goated. Like, especially in the anime, or like, you know, what was Charmander's episode? It was one where he was in the rain and he was like trying to like keep his tail flame from like going out. I was like, dude.
Didn't Gary just leave him? Or was it somebody else?
I thought it was somebody else. Yeah, I think it was somebody else.
It's probably that same guy that had Farfetch. I think I gotta run this thing. Finding the third and fourth encounters are always so annoying to me.
Yeah.
I'll do 3 more encounters. 1, 2. Oh, that doesn't count. 2. Last one. All right. We'll never know.
Yeah, I'd say that like decent special attack and pretty decent speed with Ice Beam is just. It's just what's up. It's the bee's knees.
Hang on. Crush Claw, 75. Ice Beam, 95. I don't know. We might die to this.
It's always
Yeah, we're gonna die.
random as
Freeze it?
trash. No.
Oh no. He could miss. Either he misses or we lose. Yep.
See, I feel like that's just so. Because like rollout has a decent chance to miss, so it's like it would be a ride on. Also, why was that ride on's? Because it's double weak to Ice Beam, right? Because Rock and Ground are both weak to Ice.
I think Rock
that
is.
Joker-
I think Rock is neutral
Oh, Rock's neutral. Okay.
because Rock is super effective against Ice.
That's true.
Back-to-back Pokemon that learned Sketch, by the way. I can't tell if people are shooting fireworks outside my house or if that's gunshots. Hopefully fireworks.
Did y'all's family shoot a lot of fireworks back in the day?
We did. Yeah, we definitely did. We still do it every year, too.
Oh, that's cool. I remember one time I was at the Tenorio's house. This was like years ago when I was younger, and there was this pit that we would just have all the fireworks in, and we like shoot them off. And I remember we would all like light the bottle rockets at the same time and like run away and just watch them go up. Well, it was me and like 3 other people. I think that like it was maybe like Dom and Chris and like somebody else, and they got theirs. They got theirs lit, but I was still trying to like light mine. But for some reason, my bottle rocket's fuse was like a lot lower, so I literally lit that Joker, and like 2 seconds later,
It took off.
it did the thing where it just went, it like went up, but the sparks like burnt my hand like really bad. This is just so dumb.
Ugh.
That was fun.
I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad you lived to tell the tale and not become a back it up Terry.
Gosh, back it up, Terry. I always thought the Roman candles were like hilarious because, especially when you like shoot them at like people, because sometimes they like go not straight, but sometimes it goes so straight that and like, you know, you're trying to aim for somebody, but it goes so fast and so straight sometimes. It's like that Joker can like hit someone in the face and like, I don't know, burn their face or something like that.
I was gonna say, like, can you blind somebody or like really hurt somebody with that?
I don't know what exactly comes out of like a Roman candle, but you know, the fact that it doesn't like blow up, it's maybe like just, it probably does, because it's like a little ball of like fire. It's like a very compact gunpowder that just doesn't really blow up, I guess. But like we used to take bottle rockets and put them into freaking those PVC pipes, and that gave it a lot of freaking accuracy.
Jeez, dude, there was a
Try this at home, kid.
There was a 4th of July that my parents had, and we were over in Jonesboro, and I got stung by a bee. And they found the nest of bees. It was in the ground, like these yellow jackets or hornets or whatever they were. I don't even know.
Yeah.
And they were like, we got to get rid of these bees. So they lit a bunch of fireworks in the nest of the hornets or the bees. It just exploded them.
Crazy.
They got my vengeance.
Those videos that people do where they pour like the like liquid metal into like the ant colonies, and it creates like that stuff's kind of cool, but then it's like, man, like freaking genocide, man, like that's destruction. They had no idea what was coming. This liquid molten, and we're above ground. We're like, oh yeah, pretty cool. And they're down there like burned to death, man.
After like working their whole life.
Yeah, that is like, when I think of ants, automatically Bugs Life. That movie has so much like commentary on like classism and power dynamic and propaganda. Like it's insane. Love the movie.
I don't even know the full movie. Like, I couldn't tell you how that movie ends. I just know certain quotes from the movie.
Did you grow up watching a lot of Disney films?
It's like yes and no. Like whatever we had was just from on VHS. So I grew up watching the same thing over and over again.
Pokemon the movie, the first movie.
I never had it.
Dude, I watched Pokemon the movie 2000 like probably 1,000 times.
What is my... I'm trying to figure out what my... So I have 11 attack and 17 special attack.
Nice.
So I need to learn growth.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'll forget. I thought reversal does 60 damage no matter what. I'm going to forget Skybercut.
I think it's a good idea.
Because then I can sharpen and reversal if needed.
Well, like reversal though, it does more damage.
The less health.
When you have lower health, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a pretty... I don't know what it is with with Magmars, man, but they just...
Yeah.
Apparently they're just built different.
I don't even know what Magmar even is. Like, is it like a duck? No. Because it's not like a lizard. Actually, it probably is a lizard, actually.
I don't know. He looks like a pervert.
Right. I thought that Blaine's signature Pokemon was Arcanine, but I believe it's Magmar.
It is
I think in the
it is Magmar in the anime because there's like a
yeah in
Magmar.
the anime.
Oh, yeah. Wojo says he's an opossum.
That is. Hang on a second. Really?
I don't know.
That is. You know, I'm.
Wells Fargo Active Cash credit card. Earn unlimited 2%
What
cash back on
animal
purchases you want,
is
and
Magmar
dance lessons.
based on?
And on what you need, like memory foam inserts.
The Magby family is based on a creature from Japanese mythology known as the Kurura, a fire-breathing humanoid creature with a bird-like head.
So yeah, you said duck.
Yeah, duck. I see duck.
Paralyze it. Oh, never mind. One shot him.
Yeah, Magmar, what's up? Magmar's got the juice, man.
He's been drinking his protein shakes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I had a question for you. When you were on the carnivore diet,
Yeah, what's up?
did you use any?
Yeah.
Did you use sauce?
Did I use sauce? I use mustard. Mustard was the only thing that I used as far as sauce goes.
Not even honey mustard?
No, regular, straight yellow.
Was that by choice or by design? Like,
Well, so mustard has no calories and it has no carbs. It might have like a little bit of calories, but no carbs at all. It might have like a little bit of like sodium in it, but it's pretty. I also use salsa sometimes, but not that much. Really, I didn't use sauce like a whole lot. But if I were to use sauce, it would be like a mustard because I would do like, you know, ground beef with mustard. I would do mustard with chicken, which is actually really good. If you like cook chicken in the air fryer and put some mustard on that trash, like it's actually not that bad.
I have a friend. Actually, Wojo did the carnivore challenge as well. I don't know how many months or weeks he did it, but he had some really good success with it as well.
Telling you, it works. It just really the thing that keeps people from doing carnivore, it's just the mind. You know, there's like, oh well, I can't be off bread. I can't be off like, you know, vegetables and all that stuff. But it's like, you know, you can. You just don't want to. But you get some good results if you do it.
1 month, 2 times.
See, I think that's what I'm gonna do too in the future. Like, if I feel like that I want to have like a reset, I'll do carnivore for maybe like a month or so, instead of doing it for how long or the amount of time that I did before. Because now it's like I just gotta maintain the weight that I'm at, and that's really it. I don't gotta like lose anymore.
So like, I feel like it wouldn't be. It sounds easier than what it is. I know that, first off.
Yeah.
Because like, I'm just thinking through like what my day would be like. I would eat breakfast if I want to eat breakfast, and I would eat like eggs. You know what I mean? Like I would eat eggs and then maybe some bacon with it if I'm feeling risky.
Right. Yeah, the gut reset is for sure what I do it for now, and it definitely helps to kind of like get that reset.
Ooh.
What is it? Yeah, so typical meals for me would be hard-boiled eggs. I didn't do bacon as much. No. I'm sorry. I did bacon pretty. Actually, no. I did bacon pretty frequently, I think towards the end of carnivore, I tried to get off bacon for a little while. But like a lot of people do like cheese and stuff like that. I actually did no cheese on this one, so it was all just eggs, chicken, sausage, bacon, and ground beef.
No bison in there?
No, I'm not that fancy. Chicken. Right, like I think that I think blue cheese I think is one of the best cheeses for carnivore. I did mozzarella for a little bit. But my dumb self was eating mozzarella like all the time, so I ended up being backed up for like a week one time, and I was like, yeah, I can't do this. Cannot do this.
Hey, what do you
Dude,
think?
I'll tear up some in Caprese's house. Oh, Shadow Ball? Shoot.
I mean, I would have to get rid of like my special attack. I can't get rid of Spark. I just don't know. I don't want to get rid of growth. Like I'd rather we're just playing betting games, right? I'd rather play a bet on getting more special moves.
Yeah. I mean, how often do you think that you're gonna set up Sharpen for? Because if you set up Sharpen, all you have is friggin' reversal. So unless you replace reversal, yeah, I would have done the same thing. Just take out that Sharpen. Big money. Oh yeah, goat cheese and feta, dude. I was trying to look into because my brother did this thing where he was able to make like a pizza base using like chicken and like mozzarella, and then or was it Parmesan? I forgot which one it was. But then he would put like Alfredo sauce and like feta cheese on like that weird bread, like keto bread. Another thing too that I've been doing actually now, so where we're at Kroger, there's keto bread, and there's a specific one that is cinnamon flavor. So I would do like that with like peanut butter and like banana, and I do that as like a regular food now. It's so freaking good.
I'm not a big banana guy, but it does sound good.
Oh, dude. I'll freaking tear it up. Dang, that Snorlax got freaking smacked. See you later.
I know that you're a little bit behind on the stream.
Uh-huh.
But I think I'm going to set up on this Fampi, even though I'm not going to hit it with anything special.
Yeah, I just got there.
Ooh. Never mind. Oh my gosh, we're going to lose. Yeah, we lost. Definitely going to lose. Definitely going to lose. Oh my.
That is just tragic.
Okay. Yeah, GG of the
It's
Opossum
always
King.
It's always the Pokemon you least expect. Say, oh, Fampi, who cares? Bubble Beam. Okay.
So, like,
Yeah, that's really good.
How is it on a carnivore diet you can have Alfredo sauce?
So the one that because you can have like butter and like dairy, right?
Okay.
So that's really all that it is. Now, like, I think that milk, I think, is a bit much, but there's other like alternatives to like milk that is like low in like carbohydrates. Now, the thing is with the carnivore diet is that like you can stay in ketosis. If you're like under, I think it's like 25 to maybe like 30 carbs. So like it's like give or take, you can be able to get like a little bit of carbs and still be in ketosis, but overall, just trying to cut out most of them is where you want to be. But like Alfredo sauce, if you can get it, you probably got to make it homemade to where you're not getting like too many carbs in it.
Why? I'm so sorry, but that's not happening. Hang on, guys. Give me 1 second.
Yep. All right.
Oh my gosh, man. I feel really hungry after talking about the carnivore diet. Like, I just want a steak. That would be my problem, is that I would eat like a
lot of
ribeye.
steak.
Yeah, I would eat like a ribeye every day, and that's not good for you.
You know what's funny? I had 0 steak while I did carnivore because it's just so expensive. Now like, you know, if I want to go to like Charlie's Meat Market on freaking Summer Avenue, I can probably get a good deal. But I think like a common misconception, because I get that, like, you know, too much red meat is probably like not good, but you know, a couple of steaks a week I don't think is that big of a deal. But my thing is though, is that like there's so many people where they only eat steak, and a lot of them experience like, you know, joint recovery, like the brain fog is gone, they have high energy, they're not as hungry. So it's like, I mean, I'm sure that there's like, you know, there's obviously like a lot of backed up research on like why too much red meat's bad, because like, you know, besides like causing like gout and stuff like that. But it's interesting that there's a lot of people where they just ate like steaks, like steak and eggs only for like months.
Yeah.
And like nothing happened to them but like positive stuff. But I don't know. It also helps with autoimmune diseases if you have those. It's just a
Oops.
like, I was like, man, like, you know, I wasn't like seeing sounds or like nothing like that, but I was definitely, you know, just feeling good, just feeling like very, very energized, and like everything was just clear. But like I also paired I paired carnivore too with like fasting. So like once a month I would fast 24 hours. Sorry, once a week I would fast for 24 hours. Once a month I would fast for like 60 hours. And I think that also really helps
Golly.
to keep me on that path.
Yeah, no kidding. I've done a 48-hour famine, or like fast. We called it. It was with the church. We did a weekend. I also had I had a basketball tournament that same weekend too. That was crazy. That was really crazy. Playing on no food. We lost, obviously.
Yeah,
Oh
I agree,
my
Andrew.
Gosh.
That's the thing, is that you pretty much like carnivore really is just like, it's just like this elimination diet. Like you're just not eating anything else but those things, and it just makes such a difference. It's just crazy. I don't know. I'm all for it, but I get why like a lot of people have like reservations about it. Yeah, that's Steelix, man, in the world. Shit.
Yeah, I went to the doctor for like a physical. I was having a ton of like generalized anxiety, and so about like specifically about my health, I was having anxiety about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I haven't been to the doctor for a physical in, I don't know, 10 years. Like, let me just go to the doctor. And went and got like my blood work done. Got everything checked. Everything came back normal except for it's not my cholesterol, but it's something very similar. I don't know what it might be. There's some blood cells that came back like on the verge of high, but not high. So she was like, "Hey, I'm not going to put you on any type of medicine. Just like over the next year, be careful with how you eat." So, but she was like, "You need to." She's like, "If you're eating a ton of red meat," she's like, "You should probably eat a little bit less red meat."
Yeah.
And along with that, oh my gosh, Charizard, he should be a favorite. What else was it? It was like anything like high cholesterol, like your butters, your red meats. I'm trying to think of what else there is.
Yeah.
I don't know. All the good stuff in life.
Shoot.
But I haven't been back. I probably should go back to get checked.
Yeah, I haven't been back either. I know that my blood pressure came down substantially on carnivore. But I gotta get my like blood work done and stuff like that. Make sure there's nothing else. Like I feel fine, but you know, there's always those like silent killers that like people kind of like just don't really think about.
Yep.
Gotta get that freaking routine, man.
I'm just so like, I'd rather not know. That's me. Like, if it's going to be a silent killer, then that's great. Like, that's how I want to go out. I'm not going to live forever.
That's true.
I'd rather get assassinated than know that I'm going to get assassinated.
Yeah. Have you seen that guy, Brian Johnson, the like millionaire, or probably the billionaire? I'm not sure how much, but he's doing all this research to like live as long as he can, and I'm just like, for what?
Right.
Like I get that, like, you know, progression of like the human race and all that stuff, but no one can afford no one can afford the stuff that you do anyway. So it's like, you know, you're really just doing this for yourself. which I guess is fine because you have all that money. You can do whatever you want with it. But it's just like, dude.
They should have put him as one of those people that went down into the Titan.
Oh my.
I feel like people have already forgotten about that moment in history, where we spent how many days looking for a group of people at the bottom of an ocean? Like, that was such a crazy mission.
It was, and I want to know. Well, you know, there was like the big. Well, it wasn't really like a conspiracy, but the biggest commentary on that was the fact that, okay, well, the reason why there's people looking for them is because the families can like actually afford to have them go down there and look. Like, if it was like random as trash people,
Right.
like no one's going down there.
Right.
But then people try to bring race into it too. Like race and gender. They were like, oh well, if this was like a non-white, non-male, they wouldn't care at all. And I'm like, I don't think that's true. I think that's reaching a bit. Now, the people that went down there, they just had a lot of money, so they were like, yeah. And someone else, was it Biden that like talked about something that they were gonna try to like find them? And it's like, why is Biden commenting? Like what? Like I get that it's a tragedy, but it's like, you know, it's not like they were treating this like a national level situation. But dude, I just don't get it. I don't get why people go in submarines. I don't get why people spelunk in like ocean caves. I just don't understand. So much can go wrong. You can barely see.
You live for the dream, man, or the thrill. You get one taste of that.
Gosh, but dude, like imagine getting stuck in between rocks down there. And you're like, okay, well, I'm probably dead because I got a limited amount of freaking oxygen. Unless like someone was like with you, or like they like knew where you were.
Even then, like,
But yeah,
it's like people.
like
you've heard of the
gross.
stories of people that they're like climbing in all these like underground tunnels, wedging their bodies into spots that like people have never been to for like good reasons, because you're not supposed to fit there. Right. And then it's like they die like head down, like they literally.
Oh, yeah, that's happened to that guy, and it was some guy in like Colorado. Like he was like, oh yeah, I know this cave front and back, but there's a spot that I never went to before. He falls head first into a cave, penciled.
I think I've seen this
into a hole, dude. It's like you can't move. You're upside down. You have no space to even move your freaking body. Like, ugh, it's just gross.
I really like this Porygon too. Just can't seem to catch it. There we go.
This is the duck we need.
All right. Oh man, no speed.
Dang.
Can a no speed Pokemon really win?
I've seen it. I feel like the glass cannons, you're like, oh yeah, this guy's gonna do, it's gonna go far. You get hit by like one move and it's gone. It's like, dude, come on. You gotta find that balance.
Because like 20 special attack is great. HP's okay. It just has no speed. We'll go look at one more route. I might have a Moonstone. Nope. Wow, what are the odds? Nidorino and male and female are both here. Nidorina and Nidorino. And this is like the normal part of the game where you can find their first stage evos.
Right. That is on point.
Well, okay. I'm gonna kill it.
What's crazy about Porygon and like Porygon 2, it's like Porygon 2 is like handsome sword.
I might be dead. Oh my gosh, I'm dead.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Dadgummit. Whatever. I'm not even gonna hindsight. See, that's why you asked me earlier. That's why I hate poison so much. And I know you're not supposed to reset before battling, but fight me.
Donphan is low-key like a really good Pokemon. It's like 500 base stat, I think.
Yeah, he's solid. Machamp looks like a monster off of Monsters Inc. Man, looks like he'd be partners with Sully.
I always thought that he had like a 5 o'clock shadow. because Machoke has no like mouth, beard, whatever. But then Machamp comes and it's like, oh yeah, like he looks like a 35-year-old. No, maybe more like a 40-year-old.
That's funny.
My thing, dude, what's the thing on its head? It's not hair. They all have it, but what is it? And why does Machoke have like he's pumping too much iron and his like arms exploded or something?
That's exactly what
like,
happened.
What the heck, man?
You know what's crazy about Eevee in this game is that it's impossible to get an Espeon or Umbreon evolution. Like there's no time in this game. Like there's no daylight or nighttime.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I want to get a freaking stone. Is this thing good though? 17 attack. I'm like going through this like it's not good. 17 attack. HP's a little low. Good speed. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's got some solid defenses too.
Let me go check out this item up here. Larvitar. I think Larvitar would have been such a cool starter Pokemon.
Oh yeah. Man, that would awesome. That's what I hated about freaking Gold and Silver was that you got it literally at the very end of the game. Like what was the point?
And if you're like me, you never got it because even after I beat the game, I didn't know where to go to get that. There was even parts where like I didn't know where Lugia was. I could always find Ho-Oh.
Oh yeah.
But like Lugia, I never caught him as a kid. I didn't get him till I was like a teenager.
I remember going through Mount Silver and being like, what the heck is this? And this was back before the internet. This was back before anybody I knew even got that far in the freaking game. And then I remember walking up in the final room where like Red was, and I was like, oh my gosh, like what? Like, are you freaking kidding me? It was so hype. See, like, why is Sand Tomb even a move? Like, that's these are the questions that like go through my mind every single time I play this game.
It's not because it's good.
It's
15,
probably a move that
15
like, it was,
power, 70% accuracy. They were like, hey, this move is so strong, we really need to make it less accurate. To balance it out.
right.
Well, we just lost.
It's unfortunate. Piano right now. What's going on?
All right, I think I'm going to do one more and then call it a stream. It's been about an hour and a half.
Good idea.
One more get out of the lab.
Oh yeah.
I like
Gotta get him out.
I like to save the game after we've gotten out of the lab. It makes the next stream like so much better for me. Oh boy. Oh, okay. 26-29. Umbreon? Oh, I can't pick that. Take a...
I always thought Dragonite was like the coolest Pokemon, like
He's my favorite
for the
Pokemon.
longest time. It's just like in the freaking anime, like showing him in like the mist. I was like, dude, like
Yes.
pseudo legendary, literally.
Him coming out to he was like, it was part of that lighthouse episode.
Yeah, yeah.
And then in the movie, of course, he's the mailman. So that's also pretty nice.
Oh, it's so dumb. Like he was the mailman, and the one in the lighthouse episode was like 20 times bigger than the mailman Dragonite.
Right.
So there must be like ones that are like different sizes or something with that.
Well, it's been a good stream, guys. If you're watching online, thanks. Wojo, it was fun hanging out with you. Piano, if you're still here, nice hanging out. And yeah, if you're watching this back at a later time, peace out.
See ya.